Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D, about to react to this lovely TTV vid that just came out that people are telling me to watch as well. It's about the DDG and Halle situation. It says LALA breaks her silence. We already reacted to that, so I'll probably skip past that part. Aiden Ross hooks DDG up with his lawyers, and DJ Ak defends DDG cheating. Oh my god, goofy shit. Let's watch.
Thursday this week is flying by. Oh my gosh. So there's a lot to get into today. So if you guys do not know, yesterday I did a video on DDG basically wanting a temporary restraining order against Halle Bailey because he was trying to block Halle from traveling international with their son. He leaked out all of their text messages and everything else. Well, it has been announced today that the judge denied the temporary restraining order against Halle Bailey. So the judge is not buying what DDG is trying to do. The judge sees through the nonsense. So a lot of people have been talking about this situation and it's gotten crazy. So if you guys do not know, LALA.
Or is it denied because she already has an active one? Or is it denied because the judge doesn't believe the text messages? Like, I need more information about that. Why was it denied if he has proof that she is clearly mentally disturbed? Because those were very disturbing text messages. I need more info about that.
LALA Batiste, for y'all who wonder who she was. She's an IG model turned TikTok influencer. She has over like 2 million followers. And you'll see DDG with her all the time. They're supposedly best friends. You know, they're always dancing together, doing salsa, going on vacations. She claims everything is just platonic, but folks are saying otherwise. So LALA came out to speak on everything because she was getting drugged. A lot of Halle Bailey fans were accusing her of being the other woman. She's been accused of being DDG's side chick for a while now, but now people are saying these are the receipts because of what Halle Bailey put in that text. So LALA is not speaking out, and I want you guys to listen to what LALA has to say. Y'all go ahead and check this out.
The one and only time, I know I said that a lot, but this is a different situation. Like, this is serious. This is the one and only time that I'm going to address this and talk about this. And again, I wasn't even staying near him. And at the time, Halle saw that I was there, saw that I was on this trip with him. And of course, she had every right to like jump to conclusions at that point because I would have done the same thing. Like, I'm a girl. I know how it is. I've been in relationships. I'm gonna feel away if someone I'm dealing with, even if we're on and off, like if that's the person I'm dealing with and they go somewhere and whatever. And girls, you know, when you're in love and you're going through emotions, you feel things. And that's really all that was. Like, wait,
why
sorry,
she said she found out?
I can't even see. I mean, hold on. My chat is not showing. I'm here to, you know, give you some extra tea.
Okay, well, we have no reason to watch you. That's when you fucked up. I'm definitely skipping what you got to say. If you ain't here to get no extra tea, girl, bye.
There was one time.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Buying it. They think
this is not going to be for my life. Like, I've tried. I've had my crash outs. Sorry, it was going fast. I just saw Gifted.
All right, so you guys just heard what LALA had to say, her breaking her silence. And a lot of TikTokers are not buying it. They think that LALA's full of shit. Plus, there's a lot of videos on TikTok that kind of show that there's underlying sexual tension there between her and DDG. That there's definitely some feelings there, but that she doesn't want to deal with him fully. And let's not forget, she also admitted to kissing DDG. Those videos are all on TikTok as well. So I want you guys to go ahead and see some of these TikTokers and what they have to say about the situation.
I ain't never kissed none of my male friends ever, fucking ever, none of them. You ever see me with male? We ain't never kissed, and nothing ever happened. I've known many of my male friends for many years. That ain't platonic if y'all have kissed. Sorry.
I was innocent. I just moved to LA. There was one time that we kissed.
Nah.
Shorty, you was innocent, and we kissed in the same sentence.
And LALA, hold on. I know you said nothing happened with you and DDG in Mexico. Nothing sexual happened. Hell, nothing ever sexual happened in y'all whole years of being friends. But it's literally a clip when you was first moving out to LA and you admitted that y'all kissed one time. So, girl.
Okay, girl.
How you run into a whole other situation that I wasn't even putting right into.
I don't know who this is. I don't want to hear your opinion. Sorry.
What the TikTokers had to say. Now, the problem with this whole LALA timeline is it definitely overlaps with when Halle was pregnant. So the thing is, she's pregnant.
We all say her name wrong.
This beautiful
Halle.
all the time that's to be
Halle.
and then she has a baby, and of course she's going through postpartum. You know, again, this was not a good look on DDG.
Hold on, you're tripping now.
What you say? You ain't gonna kiss me?
No, I don't believe in like mixing business with pleasure, and I just don't see you in that way because we've established a friendship, and I don't know, you really are like my brother, so I don't want to like, I'm not trying to be.
y'all don't understand. These creators do a lot of shit just for content. And now she's saying it, she's looking directly in the camera. Yeah, let's talk about this and this for content. So I don't want to put too much weight on this. I'm gonna put more weight on the last clip because she's saying like, look, nothing's going on. We only kissed one time. Like it's like she's trying to explain that they have a platonic friendship. So that seemed more believable than this. This is giving fake for content. Oh. And look, the sound effects and him hitting it, like, come on, this is for content. Stop. It's crazy that y'all don't understand the difference. This is a throwaway.
Why did you just do that?
Stop calling me your brother, man.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm sorry.
I used to watch DDG back in the day, and he used to do this all the time with all type of different girls, and it was clear that it was all for content purposes, just random bitches. Oh, I'm in love with this girl. Oh, such and such curved me. She rejected me. Broken heart emojis. Like, he used to do this shit all the time, so this is very typical DDG, and it's clear that it's just for content purposes, because these weird-ass fans, they like stupid shit like this, for whatever reason.
That just scared the fuck out of me, though.
And look, she's laughing because she's like, oh, I know we acting.
Call me your brother. I'm not your brother.
I'm trying to let you know, like, relationship-wise, I see you in that way, you know?
But I'm not your brother.
Okay, not by blood,
Look
but
at her
like...
smiling. This is fake. I don't know.
That's the only reason I signed you. And when you got a boyfriend, I got jealous.
That's mean. I mean...
How did you fly to Jamaica? I know you didn't pay
Yeah,
for
this is kind of sucks.
Over to Canada, go take it. Just tell me who money you spending. Is this one my nigga you actually like, or is this my nigga you tricking? Matter of fact, you ain't even my woman, so handle your business.
Like, be a father, be a good boyfriend, and stop entertaining other women. So this is why...
Okay, those clips is a little sus. I was only talking about that one car scene. That was clearly so staged and so like, oh, we doing this for content. But the other shit, it's looking like y'all kind of giddy around each other. Again, I would never do this with any of my platonic male friends.
Holly was
Who I actually view like actual brothers.
spiraling because LALA kept coming around. And it's like, okay, if that's your homegirl, why is she still here? Why are y'all doing TikToks together? So now let's fast forward to Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross, who is also one of DDG's friends.
Oh.
A lot of the streamers, as you guys know, be having DDG's back. Well, Aiden Ross, with his millions and millions of followers, he's now come out and he's basically saying that he connected
Get on my
DDG
fucking
to his
nerves.
voice. He's
Mind
not
your
like
business.
Baby saying,
Jesus.
he feels like there's more to the story, and he wants to make sure that his homeboy is good. So check out what Aiden Ross had to say right here.
So I had to call my lawyer about DDG in his case. I will not be saying certain things because I already know how to go about things and move about things and not get sued and not get countersued and not get cease and desist. I know exactly what to say, what I can't say as a right from an American. I want to let you guys know I am a content creator named Aiden Ross and everything I do.
Shut up! Oh, he get on my nerves. And I'm not saying mind your business as far as, you know, obviously this is his friend. So it's like if you want to, you know, provide your resources, cool, do that offline. Why are you doing this in front of the camera? It's given that you're just trying to insert yourself into the drama. And this is why I'm saying mind your business. Because why are you even making content about this and even talking about this on stream? The fuck? This has nothing to do with you. If you want to help him behind the scenes. Like, hey, bro, here's some connects. Take my lawyer's number. Hope you figure everything out. Cool. You could be a supportive friend and do that. But this online, it just seems like you're trying to, you know, gather this fucking incel army. Which is, I feel like a lot of these creators do this. I don't fucking like it. They gathering this incel army to be men versus women, and we gotta stick together because these bitches are after us and they're trying to take us down. Like, this shit is weird, and I feel like he's one of the head creators who do this. I don't like it. This shit is corny as fuck. It's weird as fuck. Mind your business.
But to be open up about news and stuff like that. So just letting you guys know right now, I had a really, really long talk with my lawyer about what I can and cannot say. But I will be defending my brother DDG. So check.
Why is she saying it like that?
I'm not trying to laugh like, what the fuck? Bro.
This is multiple occasions you feel the need to be like, I got DDG's back. Like, you doing too much.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I already said how it is, chat. I stand on it. Chat,
Weird.
y'all know the truth. I put
Weird.
DD in a group chat with my lawyers. Shit.
Oh, so this is the reason why all this is coming out.
Oh, weirdo.
Yeah, I went down, man. You gotta make sure he's a good dude, he's a good human being.
This is why all this is coming out. It makes sense. Everybody, you're cooked.
All right, so you guys just heard what Aiden Ross had to say. I find it very interesting how these wealthy white influencers are running to rescue, you know, this young black man from facing backlash against a black woman. You know, I just find that very interesting that he's hooking, you know, DDG up with his lawyers and all this other stuff. Why is he not just minding his business? He wasn't there. He doesn't know what's going on behind the scenes. Why are you trying to sit here and fund or connect?
Publicly, I have a problem
DDG
with
has
this.
his own money. He has his own connections.
It's weird
Why are you running
publicly.
why are you running into this situation as the Great White Hope? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So now, if that's not crazy
Great
enough,
White, great.
DJ Akademiks He also has come and he's joined the mix as well. And basically, he's going in on Halle, as to be expected. He doesn't really like black women.
This is what, it's one thing to have an opinion on the information that's provided. Do that. I just did a whole video talking about what occurred based on the text messages. Okay, she on some bullshit, she crazy. Based on what she showed, all right, he's also weird. He's taking pictures of your bed and doing all this weird shit. Okay, both of y'all on some bullshit. I've given my opinions based on what was available, but it's another thing to bash these people and act like you were there when you were not. Have an opinion on what is presented. But they get a little too invested into the situation, and I feel like they try to lean this conversation more towards men versus women, because you'll even hear them say certain stuff. I've even heard Act be like, these bitches, they be trying to do this, and this is why women are always trying to do men wrong. And it's like, when you turn this into that conversation again, y'all are trying to be the fucking generals of the incel army. And that shit is so fucking corny. Y'all are weirdos. And honestly, I feel like this is a way of them pandering to their incel audience. This is such heavy pandering. Cause what the fuck? Give your opinion about what the shit is going on. Say, yeah, this bitch crazy. Damn, that's wild. And move on. But they be adding extras and doing extras.
Basically,
I hate these
okay
people,
for DDG
bro.
to cheat because LALA's a baddie. And you know, no tea, no shade. LALA's a bad bitch. Very beautiful lady.
Gorgeous.
You know,
but why would you say some goofy ass shit like that?
A good head on her shoulders from what I see on TikTok. I don't know a whole lot
Whole
about
bunch
her.
of niggas who were not raised properly giving this crazy fucked up ass advice to all these young kids. It's just so irresponsible, and it's disgusting to do this, especially you, a man in your fucking 30s. Like, this is the example that you're setting. Young dudes, it's okay to cheat if you come across a bad bitch. What type of example are you setting? It's just pathetic. How do these people?
Just because she's a baddie does not mean that it's okay for DDG to
type of
cheat
goofy ass advice
the
is
woman that
that?
he's with. Like, are you dumb? You know how many men are out there that are badder than DDG? Would that give Halle the
exactly? If y'all heard women saying that, I hate this. I hate people do that. It was on the other foot, but sometimes you have to bring that up in order to get, you know, some type of common sense instilled in stupid people's minds. But it's like, if you heard a woman saying that, be like, oh, it's okay for you to cheat with this man because he has more money than your man, so that's fine. You would be like, bitch, what the fuck is you on? That's not right. Like, that's fucked up to even say. So why not have that same energy for Act? But no, because the incels will make excuses for it. But if you have any common sense, and if you think for yourself at all, you'll know that this is some bullshit for him to say.
Cheat because a man is taller, buffer, looks better than DDG. Like, this is just
got more money.
You know, where we're at as adults. We're encouraging other grown-ups to just cheat freely, as if there's not STIs out there and people carrying HIV. Like, come on, are we serious right now? Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and listen to what DJ Akademiks had to say.
This, look, hey, it ain't no coincidence, gang. As soon as he gets rid of her, that nigga went
Look at the incel shirt he's wearing as well. Also, you know what? There's a fucking agenda here. This is an agenda. I ain't even trying to put on my tinfoil hat, but seeing that kind of puts things into perspective, because what the fuck is you on? Are you trying to influence the youth in a negative way? You got on a Pornhub shirt, my nigga? Like, because a lot of incels, especially, they are addicted to porn, okay? A lot of them are addicted to porn. So it's very interesting that I just talked about how some of them will pander to incels, and he has on a Pornhub shirt. That's very interesting to me.
That look right there, it's like, oh man. Hey. Oh shit. Oh my God. DDG, I understand.
And if y'all got any fucking common sense, you wouldn't take advice from a nigga who got an egg cracked on his head and had all the drama going on with him. The girlfriend he was fucking with exposed him. She said that he was fucking with teenagers. Okay, someone that he probably still with. Who knows? Exposed that some like scars on his body and near his genitals, saying he got STDs, all type of wild shit. With a chick that he was fucking with. So I would not take any type of relationship advice from somebody like this. Like, you're a dummy if you actually like, yeah, okay, I believe what you're saying. Yeah, you're right, Act.
Brother,
I think he ought.
dumb you dumb.
He ought.
Let me get up.
wrap this up. He get on my nerves. I hate everybody, bro.
She sounds like an angel, bro.
What?
I mean, if you're still on.
Okay. I might get up.
She said LALA sounds like an angel? Or she's talking about Holly?
She's not like her.
Wow.
Oh, wait. I didn't even read this part right here. I only read this top part.
Yeah.
A DDG in distress, worried as Holly Bailey to get off stream with a knife in her hand.
She's not like her.
That's disturbing. What the fuck? Why this never came up before?
Yeah. I love y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Yo,
What
this
the
the worst
fuck?
chat. This the worst shit chat.
No, that's
Y'all do that?
disturbing.
She's shitting on DDG saying, you ain't that lit. You not even like, you better get on some Jay-Z shit. She's shitting on his career. My boy's trying to grind. You know, when you grind, you gotta buckle in. Today's a grind day. We gotta do 10 hours. We grinding. She's shitting on you, so you trying to come up. You grinding. But then she on your ass. Get off street.
And he said, all right,
Yeah,
before I
yeah,
get
you know.
whooped.
Yo, this look right here. That look right there. Yo, let me tell you this. You see, men suffer in silence. So I'm speaking to streamers. Nah, this is premium pussy. I can't. Like, yo, you know how girls be like, yo, you cheated on me with her? Holly, look at this fine specimen. You should dap that nigga up. At least he ain't cheat down. Holly, this chick 20 times better than you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck with what. Yo, if
He is trifling as hell.
a girl like this come off in the pussy, I'll be back.
But I'm laughing, but this is really sad. This is sad that this is what you're encouraging to your young, impressionable fans.
Not you know.
Gorgeous girl, though. But
She know DDG is in there with LALA, the island girl, giving her back shots. Got her twisted up like a pretzel. Got her doing the bobblehead
he's a weirdo.
treatment.
He's a creep.
A woman's intuition usually right. I ain't gonna cap. Y'all usually right. He definitely in there with LALA, the island girl. That's why he's saying, even though you brought my son to my house, I think you can't be allowed around guns, so go home and I'll come to your house to go get it. W gaslight, okay? Trust me. I'm not letting you in my house around guns. I'm here in pajamas in the...
Okay, I'm glad he acknowledging that was some bullshit. Because, like, what are you even talking about? Get your fucking son out the cold, nigga.
Coon, you won't let us in your house. Wow, okay. I asked for help. I actually take Halo.
You already
right
read
now.
these text
You know
messages.
it's-
Oh, say what you got to
DDG
say.
opened that door to take a kid. She barged right in the door. Hold up. Where that bitch at? Where that bitch at?
Man, she 100 pounds. Like, take your baby and close the door on her.
Where she at? LALA, where you at, bitch? Where you at? Fucking on my nigga, where you at? You know that was gonna go on. So you
Or
can't
call
open
the
door here.
police. Call the police. She has
Baby
your
mama stunt
kid
number one.
and saying
Come
weird
take your
shit.
kid. We just out here in the cold. Yo, look at Halo. He's shivering. DDG said, no, go home. I got guns in here. No, come just get him. Please. I'm at the door. You open the door, but I give the kid. Barge right in. Where's that bitch? I'm telling you, everybody knows this game.
All right, so you guys just heard what DJ Akademiks had to say. So this whole situation is crazy. And again, you guys know, if you guys have been on my channel for any length of time, y'all know I'm not a fan of Holly Bailey. I'm not. It's something about her I've never really been a fan of. And I also feel like behind the scenes, you know, and I don't like...
I don't want to go as far as to say I'm not a fan of her, but I have criticized. I'm not, listen, I don't have a problem with her either. I don't know these fucking people. I don't really care. But I don't have an issue with her. So I want to be clear. I don't want to come across like, oh, I'm against her. Because I'm not against her. I'm not against DDG. I'm just giving my opinion based on what's presented. But I've definitely criticized some of her past behavior. Like when she had that situation with the nail salon lady. I thought that was trifling as hell. When she was gaslighting her fans and trying to make it seem like she wasn't pregnant. And be like, it's because I'm black. Y'all like trying to use that as like, oh, y'all trying to make fun of my race when the whole time your nose was bigger because you were pregnant. But she's like, I'm black. I thought that was weird as hell. I called that out. I also called out when she was like trying to show parts of her baby, but trying to be secretive about it and make it seem like, oh, I'm trying to keep my baby away from y'all, but kept posting the baby. I thought that was weird as hell too. That's when I was like, why are you showing the baby if you don't want to show the baby? That's when I was going off about that. So it's like, I've definitely criticized her multiple times, but I don't have an actual issue with her. Don't know any of these people that have an issue with them. Hello. Everybody has parasocial relationships with these celebrities. But I'm going to give my opinion based on what's presented. In the last video, I gave my opinion about DDG based on what was presented. And in these videos, I'm giving my opinion about her based on what's presented. And there's just that. But I'm not on nobody's fucking side, or I don't dislike her or dislike him. But yeah, I think they both are trash though.
He treats workers publicly. The way she did that Russian lady, the way she did that girl that worked at the store. She basically.
Oh yeah, that too. I talked about that too. I forgot about that. I criticized her and DDG in that situation. So yeah, I've criticized them both multiple times. Let's be clear. But I don't dislike them.
And I don't respect Holly for that, for mistreating other women.
Same.
But with that being said, I recognize a narcissist when I see one. And DDG, to me, has done a lot of things to her behind the scenes to get her to that point. We've never heard anything bad publicly about Holly. She's always minded her business.
I don't agree with that. I think that's very unfair to say that he pushed her to that point. That's very unfair to say. She's clearly mentally unstable. No one pushes nobody to mental instability. Like, there has to already be something there inside you. Because if you are dealing with somebody and they are fucking up your mental state and they're making you unhappy, you have the option to walk away. You don't get to act crazy and do wild shit and be like, oh, you did this. You caused me to do this. I find that's equivalent to like when you'll see men being abusive and beating a woman's ass and be like, look what you made me do. You made me beat your ass. Like, no, you on some bullshit. This is your own mental instability and your own issues that you need to go and figure out and go heal. But I don't think it's fair to blame like DDG, and I don't think it's fair for him to blame her. Like, you decided to have a baby with her. You continued to deal with her when she was clearly showing you that she's crazy. But you still want to deal with crazy. Maybe because you crazy too. Both of y'all are crazy, clearly. But yeah, I don't think it's fair to put blame on just one party. They clearly are both the problem. They're both toxic. This is what this has shown us.
Probably was love bombed and thought the
girl, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. And I fuck with her, but I don't think that's fair to say. That's not fair at all.
And DDG is used to being a player. Okay, he wasn't trying to settle down. He was trying to trap her.
She could have left,
and so she went ahead.
And I also don't think that's fair to say that he was trying to trap her because she literally said, she admitted. We just saw the video where Impressive pulled out the receipts and all of the text messages. She said, "I thought that if I had your baby, I would prove to you that I was loyal and I'm committed to you." That doesn't sound like he's trying to trap her. That sounds like, if anything, she's trying to trap him. Because it's like, okay, this is going to make you be with me. And I'm showing you that I'm loyal, so be with me. Having your baby will make you be with me. So I don't think that's fair at all to say that. That's not true, based on what we saw in the text messages.
That this baby, thinking they were going to live happily ever after, like the Disney mermaid princess that she played recently.
This is real life.
That's not to be the case, okay? From the way, the thing is, if he was very worried about Halo and all of this stuff, he would have been came out. Why did he come out?
I agree with that too, though. I agree with that.
After she showed the bruises. Now he wants to bring receipts, but the problem is his receipts are coming from 2022. So before you even impregnated her, you had a feeling she was crazy. I'm sorry.
Maybe, I'm going to give her the benefit of that. I don't think she saw the text messages. You need to watch Impressive videos. Because, all right, his receipts also were from 2023 and 2024.
You know what I'm saying? If she's, toting knives and, threatening to off herself, even before she got pregnant, why would you then impregnate her?
That part too. I agree with that. I agree with that.
So something ain't cleaner than buttermilk with either one of these two. But I think that DDG is definitely a gaslighter. He's looking for sympathy. And let's keep it real. And can we keep this real? This restraining order, this emergency petition was not done because he felt in fear of his life. It was not done to protect his son.
Because you did that.
This was done to simply ruin her reputation.
You would have
He wanted an excuse to put those text messages out there to make her look crazy, to make her look unhinged. Because if he can't violate her behind the scenes, he wants to do it publicly. But I see through the nonsense. He needs to sit the hell down, okay? She needs to go somewhere and go heal. Because all the shit she's saying in them text messages are disturbing.
True.
You're a mother now. You chose to get pregnant by him. So, people warned her. People warned her when she started dating him. And she, oh my gosh, everybody was a hater. Everybody was jealous. The people didn't want to see her happy. So she was warned. A lot of women are not warned. A lot of women go into relationships blindly. But this woman was warned. She sat there and thought she was better than Ruby Rose, when Ruby Rose also warned her. So I feel bad for Holly. She's definitely in a horrible situation. But I don't feel sympathy for DDG. He's playing the game. And I see through his bullshit.
I smell good. I look good. I'm rich as hell. I'm nice as fuck. What else you want? I'm the whole package, baby.
Both of these people probably terrorize each other behind the scenes.
That part, I agree with that.
But he poked and prodded until she snapped. To the point where she had to go file a restraining order and bring receipts.
That's not what the text messages read, though. It's a whole bunch of her on, going crazy. And he's like, please leave me alone. He literally said that in the text message a few times. And he's like, I don't want to keep being on the phone with you and you just going off on me. We do this every day. Like, I can't keep talking to you on the phone. You're just screaming at me the whole time and going off. So I don't think this is fair.
On him. He did this just to tear down her reputation, And now this is going to affect her because nobody's looking at her as the Disney princess. Ever since she's gotten with him, her reputation has just fallen down into the gutter. And this is why you have to be careful
Who
with
you
who you
have
tie your
kids
brand
with.
to,
Hello.
who you date, and who you deal with. So
Hello.
anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion.
Hello. Both of y'all go to hell, honestly. Figure it out. Good luck to y'all in court. You made your bed, you gotta lay in it. But they both on some bullshit. I think they both crazy. Holly definitely seems like she's crazier though. I don't think it's fair to be with someone who is a cheater, who is toxic, lies to you, but then snap, go crazy, and then blame them for it. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't agree with that at all. Like, you have the option to leave the situation. You could claim, oh, well, people be caught in cycles and problems, mental health. All right, cool. Go heal. You're an adult, and you have people in your life who love you. You have this sister that you're supposedly so close to. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, why she wasn't there to help you in your time of need. But you have other people to lean on and to reach out to, and you can go to get help. You're rich. You got money. You got people who are broke and struggling, and they don't have the fucking resources that you got. They don't have the connections and the money to go get help. You have all of that at your disposal, and you're choosing not to utilize that, and you're choosing to go crazy and do wild shit. I don't agree with that. I just don't. Again, both of them can go to hell. Figure it out. You let us in y'all business. All right, we know all the details. We know that both of y'all are trifling. But I feel really bad for the baby. But yeah, this is wild situation. I feel like my head is starting to hurt. This was a lot of toxicity. This was more than I expected to see. Jesus Christ. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.